Good morning, good morning. All right, y'all ready? How y'all feeling today? We talking about money today, though, so I need more energy than that. How y'all feeling today? All right, so we're excited. So today, right, the goal of today is to help you make money, manage it, invest it. That sounds good? Let me hear you say make money, manage money, invest money. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about how to monetize your brand, right? Your personal brand, because each and every one of us are a personal brand, and we have to be able to learn how to monetize that. Even if we are entrepreneurs, if we work 9 to 5, whatever you do, you have to learn how to monetize your personal brand. And so before we start, I'm an energy guy, right? So I want to feel the energy. And so I can't really get into anything if I don't know who I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna test your knowledge real quick. So it's gonna be a little bit of participation. This is very simple though, right? So I'm gonna put a picture on and look at the picture, and I just need y'all to tell me what does the picture represent. Y'all ready? All right. So this is the color. All right, it's green, but maybe, all right. I don't know what's going on, but it's green. All right, this is a picture of a, all right, good. All right, one of the top spiritual and financial leaders on the planet, Dr. All right, there we go. Okay, good. The greatest rapper of all time. All right, I'm biased, so sometimes I get pushed back. All right, this is a picture of, who's it? Shaq. I hear Shaq. 50 Cent. All right. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. All right, how about this? This is a picture of Beyonce. Oprah. Somebody said Oprah. Oprah-ish. Viola Davis. No. All right. Say I if you see two old people. Say I see it if you see a lady holding plates on her head. Say I see that too if you see a man with a sombrero, playing a guitar. All right, good. All right, so here's the point of that, right? The point of it is this, is that a lot of times when you hear different perspectives, nobody's right and nobody's wrong, right? It just depends on the perspective in which you're looking at. And so if I'm looking at 9 or 6, depending on where I'm looking at it from, is going to determine my opinion. And so my goal today is to give you my opinion of wealth and how to monetize your brand, monetize yourself, and how to really change your mindset so that you are building a wealth consciousness. Is that fair? All right, let's do one more. When you monetize your brand, whose account is that? Who account is that once you learn how to monetize your brand? Dr. Sories. Look, right up over Dr. Sories. No, but no, this is your account. Say, that's me. That's me. That's my account. All right, so look, I didn't hear enough people tapping their chest saying that's my account. You got to speak that. You got to be ready for it. All right. And so real quick, my name is AshCash Exantis. I am a 15-year former banking executive. So I started my career when I was a teenager, literally at 19 years old. And I did everything in banking, from teller to personal banker, private banker, branch manager. At one point, I was one of the youngest CEOs of a federally chartered bank. But I show this picture of my beautiful family, my wife, my 2 kids. But you probably really can't see it, but on the left side, it's a picture of me smiling in front of a cake. I still smile in front of cakes, right? But that's me in a project. I grew up in the projects in Harlem, so I grew up in the St. Nicholas projects, and for single parent home, somebody who was told that I wouldn't amount to anything, that I'll be dead or in jail by the age of 21. By 24, I was one of the top financial educators on the planet. And so I show this just to kind of show that, anything you put your mind to can happen, right? I also host a very popular podcast called Inside the Vault with AshCash, viewed over 4 million times. That's what's a clap. Y'all ain't clap. Look, Yeah, it's still early. I think it's early. I think it's still early. All right, so listen. What my goal is to help change your paradigm, right? And a paradigm is a set of assumptions, concepts, values, and practices that constitute a way of viewing reality for the community that shares them, which is your belief system, right? And so a belief system, and I'm gonna give you some game. What's true doesn't mean it's truth. You get what I'm saying? What's true doesn't mean it's truth. Like what's true is that I grew up in a low income environment, and the truth was, or what was true was that I had to figure out how I was going to make money, right? And if I looked at my bank account at the time, I would have said I am poor, but that's not the truth, right? Because the truth is abundance is my birthright, and I just have to learn how to access that abundance, right? And so my belief system at the time was saying I am poor, but it was true, but it wasn't the truth. And so what I want us to begin to start doing is only focus on the truth, not what's true, right? When you log in or to your bank account, or when you look at your finances, or when you have these aspirations and you see where you are currently, you may be giving too much attention to what's true and not the truth. And the truth is, anything you put your mind to, you can be, do, and have. And so what's the difference between being rich and being wealthy? Because when I grew up, I thought that it was all in the same, but it's two different things, right? And so I have a quick diagram that kind of talks a little bit about that, right? So poor is really a state of mind, right? And anybody that's poor is praying and hoping they get by. If you have breath in your body, then you have an opportunity to achieve anything you want. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care your background. As long as you have breath in your body, you have an opportunity. And rich, to me, right, and this is part of this mindset that I want to shift, is rich has nothing to do with the dollar amount. Because a lot of times people ascribe being rich to a dollar amount. Like I, made $1 million, so I'm rich. No. Rich is the ability to work hard for money. And so I don't care if it's $1, if you have the ability to work for money, then you are rich. Wealth, though, and that's where I want everybody to go. That's my desire for everybody, is to go towards wealth. And wealth is changing your relationship with money. Instead of working hard for money, money needs to work hard for you. And what that means is, right? So I grew up single parent home, didn't have money. And so in the beginning, right, I've been an entrepreneur since 8 years old, like DJ Bam. That's how the DJ Bam. Yo, y'all like to clap. Like, what's up with y'all? I've been an entrepreneur since 8 years old, right? Packing bags at the local supermarket. By 12, I was selling mixtapes, T-shirts at 125th Street. So I've always been an entrepreneur, right? And so I was rich since 8. Like I've been working for money, right? But at the moment that I decided, right, that I wanted to start building wealth, I had to work in the beginning, right? Active work. I had to work in the beginning. And then eventually, from working, I had to take that money, instead of buying things, I had to take that money and invest that money, right? Invest it in the stock market, invested in mutual funds, invested in real estate, invested in businesses, right? And so, contrary to popular belief, you cannot build wealth without investing. You cannot save your way to wealth. Saving is a part of being able to invest, but you cannot save your way to wealth. You have to be in a space where you're exchanging that money for an income-producing asset, something that you own that continues to appreciate, right? And so that's what wealth is all about. Wealth is about, how do I create the mindset to now say, all right, I'm going to work for money, and then now when I work for money, I'm not going to pay my bills first and then save what's left over. I'm going to create a plan that I'm going to be able to take a portion of that aside and start investing it now, which is why it's important that today you see financial advisors. You talk to people about different ways that you could multiply your money, not just making money. Making money is good. It's actually part of the process. But at some point, you have to learn how to multiply it. All right, so money and wealth is a mindset. And so what I want to do, since y'all all asleep, I'm going to ask everybody to stand up for me. Look, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. You thought we was just going to sit down and I was going to talk. But see, what I want to do is I need energy, because I want to set this up the right way. I want to make sure that y'all got the energy for wealth, because, high energy, high income. And so if you don't have the energy for the income, so here's the thing, is that money is a vibration. And so if money is vibrating on this high level and you're operating on this lower level, then you're not going to be able to vibrate on the level of money, of the level of wealth. And so I believe high energy, high income. Say high energy, high income. And so I want us to speak life, right? Speak life into our finances. I need to change the words that we say. So I'm going to say some things and I need you to say it back to me. But I need some energy as y'all say it back, because as you go out throughout this day, I need you to be energized. I need you to be ready. I need you to know that abundance is your birthright. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. I am a wealth creator. That was okay. What you think? Was that good? Nah, I don't know. I am a wealth creator. All right, there we go. Abundance is my birthright. I will always seek knowledge. I will follow my divine path to prosperity. Everything I need, I already have. I am willing to accept the best that life has to offer. I will always invest in myself. Everything is working for my greater good. Wealth is in me, around me, and available to me always. I use money to build assets. I will make, manage, and multiply money. My self-worth and net worth are building every day. Now that one got a rhythm to it. My self-worth and net worth are building every day. My self-worth and net worth are building every day. My self-worth and net worth are building every day. One more time. My self-worth and net worth are building every day. I believe in unlimited possibilities. All right, round of applause for yourselves. Round of applause for yourselves. All right, you guys can have a seat. And so, real quick, as you go throughout the day, I want to talk about income. And so after this, I think we have a panel, but I have another presentation. So if you want to come back, I'm gonna dive deeper into this. But I want to talk about what income is, right? And for me, income is the ability to make money. And there's 4 types of income. You have earned income, you have business income, you have interest income, you have rental income, and you have royalty income. And so I say everybody should have all 5, right? Your goal is to have all 5 of these types of income. You want earned income, right? You want business income. So earned income is, you physically work for money, right? You want business income. Whether you're working in the business or investing in the business, you should have some type of ownership in business, right? And did you know, right, when you invest in stocks, you're investing in ownership of a business, right? And so in some shape, form, or fashion, you need business income. Interest income. right? Interest income is income that you'll be able to get by owning something that pays interest. So whether you lend money out, whether you have stock and you're getting dividends from it, but some type of interest, right? You want to have some type of income that's coming in from interest. Rental income. I believe every single person should own a home, but also, right, not just a home to live in. You should also own a home that you are renting out, right? Because one of the things about, people talk about recessions all the time. When there's a recession, you think rent goes up or down, right? Rent's going up. And so while interest rates are going up, inflation is going up, why not be on the other side of things that's going up, which is rental income as well. And then my favorite is I have all five though, but my favorite is number 5, royalty income, right? Because royalty income, with all of the other 4 incomes, there's limited potential, right? Because with limited potential, it means that, with earned income, I only got 24 hours in a day, so I can only work 24 hours. Business income, it's limited to the amount of businesses I own, right? Interest income is limited to the amount of financial instruments I own that give me interest. Rental income is limited to the amount of homes that I own, right? But royalty income is my favorite because I do something one time and it pays me over and over and over again, right? I've written over 12 books, and I still get paid from a book I wrote 13 years ago. And I did the work one time, right? And it pays me over and over and over again. And that's how I duplicate myself. That's how I'm able to reach millions of people, because I've been able to take my knowledge, put the work up front, but now it's an asset that pays me over and over again. And so I'll give you a quick example. I released this book, The Wake Up Call, Financial Lessons Learned from 444, in 2018. I was able to, I listened to the Jay-Z album, 444, and immediately everybody was talking about him cheating on Beyonce. And I was like, man, I mean, I get it, but that's only 20% of the album. They didn't talk about the other 80%. 80%, he was talking about generational wealth. He was talking about all this other stuff. And so I decided that I wanted to first teach it. And so I was going to colleges teaching about the financial principles, and I made it into a book, right? Immediately, right, I created an online program and made over $30,000 from this online program. I started doing speaking engagements. That year, I got over 75,000 in speaking engagements just from this book, right? Brand partnerships. Brands were partnering with me because I had the attention of the audience, and they said, all right, let's work together. And so I had brand partnership deals. And then I made over $40,000 from the book itself, right? And so how, right? I wrote the book one time, and it's still one of my best sellers now, right? And I still get paid over and over and over again. And so I'll leave you guys with that. I want you to remember the 4 types of income as you are going throughout the day. Make sure you're focusing on 5. I ain't see no phones go out. Nobody took no picture, nothing. Y'all wrote it down? All right, there we go. All right, so as you go throughout the day, always remember, right, abundance is your birthright, right? Say abundance is my birthright. And so just remember, right, is just because you don't have access to something currently doesn't mean it's not yours, right? And so do not give energy to what's true right now. Focus on the truth, and that is the moment you change your mind, you will start to change your circumstances. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you.